Hey everybody, it's Richie V. My second time recording this video actually. And first time I had my heater running and it was like, and my higher self was like, girl, you need to record that again. I'm like, alright, I'll do it again. But anyway, so let's take two, man. yeah, dude. So, a little tidbit, okay. So when we're working with our 5D and higher energies to manifest, and you know how rapid fire it's been for a lot of us and then some, when the snow came through, it was what I would just call like basically like whiteout. And you know, driving through the boroughs of New York, I'm like, whoa, I've never seen this before. Dang, man. And then I start to look around, I'm like, it's so pretty, but yo, can we make it stop? And no joke, 5 minutes later, that shit was done. It was just gone. So I'm like, all right, yeah. It's moments like that where we realize what's really going on. And it's so awesome. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is the energies that we're working from now, the dimensional aspects, planes, levels, frequencies, existences, and so on, are a lot stronger in less numbers than the mass of 3D. I got that when that snow thing happened today. So I'm throwing that out there. But this video is really about golden rays. So we've heard of blue rays, we've heard of violet rays, we've heard of the rainbow rays, we've heard of all these different rays. And, you know, last week or 2 weeks ago, I was in meditation and I kept saying, guys, come on, I need this download, I need this download, I need this download, give me the blueprint, give me the blueprint, give me the blueprint. And in divine timing, that's when it comes. And all of a sudden, in my meditation, you're a golden ray. I'm like, do what now? And all the light bulbs went off, down to the artwork that I do that has all these beings that have golden aspects to it. And that video we'll do in the future. And so what golden rays, and I'm gonna use my experience to my awakening, we are very high, very close to creator source, God. Very high vibrations, and we have a lot of energies that make us up, and there's very specific reasons for that. We'll get to that in the future. So right after my awakening, it was literally, I don't know, a day or two of awakening, and it went from like super asleep to holy crap, man. Instant communication with the Council of Light, and I posted a video on my channel about the Council of Light, and how beautiful and massive the spectrum visually looks and all that amazingness. But also, I was immediately speaking in what, you know, is I've come to learn down here. They are calling light language. I've called it the universal language. I've called it the galactic language. But, you know, light language seems to be what people most resonate down here. So it's that aspect. And it comes through as different dialects because you're bringing in either different aspects of yourself or different energies that are working with the different aspects of ourselves. Next video. Okay, next video. And so that was the first thing. Just whoever's watching this, you know, you're synchronistically falling into this video. And that's why YouTube, for our world, what we're building, it's not about your followers. It's let's just actually say, let's hit delete on that negative word not, and just go with, it's about letting synchronistic eventing happen, so that when those on their journey, on your journeys, are meant to find it, you will. So that was the first thing. Immediately speaking, and I caught on that I was humming that tone, those tones. I was saying those tones. I always thought it sounded like I would call it gibberish or gibberish, and it was literally my higher self trying to wake me up this whole time. So that was the first thing. Second thing that started to happen was my higher self was immediately communicating outward through me. So it's literally like a back and forth, a back and forth, a back and forth. And when she is communing, because it's a feminine energy, on the feminine part of my higher self, when she is communicating, or our other energies are communicating, because you're going to notice your gifts will be different than my gifts, but you're going to notice And people will notice how powerful you are. And this is out there now so that you can find a home base, so that you can stay centered and go inward while still having a guardian with their textbook library. So you're going to notice that. That's the second thing. The first thing, you're going to start speaking in that galactic light language. That's going to be coding yourself. You're going to be coding. It's going to be waking things up. Second thing, higher self, communication, alignment. The alignment came almost like that. Like that. And then you'll just start to stumble on things through that communication that's very open and outward. It's an outward communication. Third thing, you will more than likely start to bring things through on paper. So whatever you bring through, make sure you have pen and paper, guys. Please, girls, guys, dudes, dudettes, brothers, sisters of light out there, all you amazing beings out there, please. Experience taught me you need to write it down, because one, it'll go like that, sometimes in 2 seconds. But you can ask to bring it back, but you need to be patient and wait for it to bring it back, for them to bring it back, and just sit in silence and let it come back to you. And you'll think of something that'll re-spark it, or it'll just come back to you like, oh crap, lots of times. So whatever you bring through on pen and paper is what you bring to the collective, what you are here to help with. And it can be anything. You could be a cook in a kitchen, but you charge that food. That food sits in that person's stomach. That energy is in their energy. Your frequency is in now their vibrational frequency. You've elevated them. They go out, they elevate others. There are certain industries where we touch people so massively by the smallest things that we do. Food, hair, makeup, clothing. That stuff is still here. And that's a part of 5D. That's how we're raising them up. And some of us work from higher dimensional frequencies. So just little tidbits, and ask your guides for names. It makes it easier to open that communication up. Ask if they can give you a visual, if it's a lollipop, if it's a stick figure, if it's a can, if it's a soda, if it's a bag of potato chips. Those things help with an energetical connection. So just this little video, higher self was like, please get the golden rays out there. Golden rays, Elestials, golden ones. We're starlighters, light workers, angels. Like, we're all here for the mass ascension that is Gaia. And helping Gaia's children is the same as helping Gaia. And we need to always anchor that light. We can hug a tree for 10 seconds and push into her so much energy. She's a sister. She's a sister, she's a mother. But most importantly, she is physical energy. Okay? And let's love the poo-poos out of her. Love that. She's cute with me. No, seriously though. Hope this helps you guys. You've stumbled on this video. I don't know if any of you got hit with that wave last night that came in, and it was a good hour blast that slammed me. I was getting ready to eat some food, and I'm like, and it's been like soft lately. And last night it was woof, and then I got another mini one today, woof. And I know there's more coming, but last night's wave put a firm push into my system to move forward on this now. So my starlighters, energies that are golden rays are very close to God, Creator, Source. You've heard about the Blu-rays. We're all in that same vicinity. All right? So, much love, my loves. That was 1010 when I just said that. I always see 1010, I think of news. Or you can make it 1100, or you can make it 22, Master Builder, or you can make it 11, or you can make it 2. Or you can turn it back to 1. There's some things where you can make it 0. Like, oh God, guys, stop with the download while I'm doing that. Actually, no, don't stop. Let me delete that, and, you know, before that and better. Always be open to your downloads. Always be open to your downloads. You can pause them, but you got to remember to hit play. So I'm like, play. All right, please subscribe, guys. Much love, my loves. You know, donate to a light worker charity. Actually, Soul Tribe Network is a light worker charity that a beautiful being on YouTube actually has started, and they have a GoFundMe page. So girl is trying to get that up and running, and she's doing an amazing job. All right, guys, you got this, dudes and dudettes. Much love.